Alright, welcome to my video on NotebookLM. In case you're not subscribed to my channel, I would advise you click the subscribe button so that you can get updates on my videos. I drop videos every week on AI and how teachers can use AI in the classroom to create engaging content for the pupils or the students. Also, I give latest updates in the world of AI that can benefit teachers in the classroom also. So without wasting time, let's go over to NotebookLM. You can just go to your Google address box and type NotebookLM. Enter. Okay, so this is the symbol for NotebookLM. Click on it. Okay, you can see here, it takes you straight to the dashboard. It says understand anything, your research and thinking partner, grounded in the information you trust, built with the latest Gemini models. The Google NotebookLM is created by Google, like as you know, and it is linked to all other packages of Google. You can also get this app on your phone. For those teachers that doesn't have laptop, you can get this app on your phone, and I can also assure you that the phone version is also good. Then here we have plans, we have paid plans for those that want to go on the pro version. But meanwhile, I will teach us how to use the free version, because only when you learn how to use the free version that you can now move to the pro version. Okay, so you can decide to go through all their packages and see which one works well for you. Okay, so the next thing you click on is the try notebook LM. So you click on it. It takes you straight to the panel where you can start creating your own notebooks. You can see here we have the view style. If you want it to be in a grid form or in a listed form, then how you arrange your notebooks, because every notebook you create will appear on this particular frontier. Then here is where you create a notebook. Once you click on this, it takes you to where you start creating your notebooks. Then here is for the notebooks you've created before. You can see once I click on it, you can click on it, and it takes you to, these are some of the notebooks that I've created. You can also create from here or from here, whichever one you want. Okay, so I'm going to click here. So this is where it starts. You can see on this desktop here now, you have three partitions given to you: the sources, the charts, the studio. One specific thing about the NotebookLM as an AI is that it doesn't work like other AIs. It works basically on the information you put into it. What I'm saying is, as a teacher, maybe you're a social study teacher, you're going to be the one to fill in your sources, your items, your videos. You're going to choose everything you want to use for teaching, and you're going to feed it to the AI. And the AI is going to process it and to be giving you information based on what you have fed it with. Unlike the other kind of AIs like your ChatGPT, whereby it has already been trained by OpenAI, or maybe your Gemini that has been trained by Google. with lots of data. This one works based on the information you provided. So therefore, you can decide to put in your textbooks, go to the internet, search for videos relating to your subjects. You can go on the web, get a lot of websites that are kind of supporting your discussion in the subject. You can also go and copy and paste some notes or some PDF files that you feel can assist in your class delivery. And once you feed it to the machine or to the AI, it processes it, and as you're prompting it to bring out this information, it will be giving you based on what you fed it with. And this is where we create the sources. This is where we create the sources. Every source, every material you're going to use for your teaching will be added in this place. Then here is where you chat the AI to get responses relating to what you have fed it with, to the information you have provided for it. Then here is the studio. Wow, I love this place so much because in this place you can now use the AI to create an audio content, a slide deck for, for your presentation. You can decide to convert everything you've provided into a PowerPoint slide that will be useful for your teaching. Then here we have the video. You can convert it even into videos. We're going to see all this. Then also into mind maps. You can generate reports from all the contents you've provided in the AI. Then here is another very good feature, the flashcards. You can use the flashcard to test your pupils on what they've learned, and it can generate quizzes that you can use to test your pupils or your students in order to know how far they've understood what you've been teaching. And here is the infographics. Infographics is another very important feature in NotebookLM because it creates pictures to help your students understand the concept we've been talking about. Okay, we'll learn the rest as we go on. Like I said, I don't intend for this video to be very long. I want it to be something we can learn at a glance. Okay, so the first place we go to is the place that say add sources. Okay, in this add sources, before I click on it, let's say I'm a science teacher, I want to teach the topic photosynthesis. The first place I might decide to go, I will go to my YouTube. I need videos of photosynthesis. That is one advantage of NotebookLM. You can insert videos and it will convert it to text. It will analyze the video and get the main points and convert it to text that you can use in your class. So let's say photosynthesis videos for, let's say, a year 2 pupil, for year 2 pupils. Okay, so this is going to bring out maybe some cartoon videos on the subject. Okay, so you can see them. So all you just need is to click on it.
Are you cramming for a big biology test?
And you copy the links. You can see, come here, copy the link, take it to my add sources. When you click on add sources, see, I just search the web for new sources. But here I'm uploading a video. So I'm going to just click on, can decide to click on this YouTube since I'm using a YouTube site. So click on it Can you see? Let's put a space. And another video can upload tons of sources in this particular AI. I'll go back again. Okay, this is another video I would like. Click on
Form
it.
photosynthesis, they need various elements:
One thing you should know
sunlight,
that as a teacher, you need
carbon
to go through your
dioxide
sources
obtained
properly
from air and water,
before you can
and chlorophyll, which is a green substance that
actually
all
input
plants
these
have.
sources. Okay, and let me say I want to just insert it one by one. Whichever one you like, you can insert this. You can see here, it's going to insert the YouTube video. You can see the botanical kitchen, the child guide to photosynthesis. This is all what that video is about. It has converted into text. And I want to add another source, YouTube Anchor, Control V. I'm going to insert. You see. So you can insert as many videos as you want. I can go and see, okay, maybe this is no, since I'm dealing with a year 2 pupil, I need something that
Plants make their own food?
can
No?
relate to what
Well, this
we
video
see
elaborates
everywhere.
the process.
Okay, I think I'm going to like this one. I'm going to support my teaching. So like I said, you can add as many links as you want. Okay, so you can see this insert. So I'm just going to work with these 3 videos. And also here, I can go and look for, I can decide to go to another AI. This is a secret. I'm trying to teach you guys here. I can look for another AI and say, write a note for a year 2 pupil on the topic photosynthesis. Okay, use simple language. Okay, so now say, okay, so you can see here now, this is what I got from the AI. Photosynthesis is the process plants use to make their own food. So I can come here and copy this and go to my notebook LLM. You can see this place that says copied text. I'll click on it and I'll paste the text there. This can be something you copied online or anywhere you like. Just copy and you paste it here. It becomes another knowledge source. So you're the one training this AI on that particular subject or topic that you want to teach. And I can also go now to, if you have something on Google Drive, you can do that. You can upload a PDF file, maybe like your note or your textbook. You can decide to use your phone to snap it and upload it here. Just that I don't have anyone here, but I can go again, click on website. Let's say I go on Google, say photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Okay, so this is something I got on Google. And click on show more. Okay, I can decide to copy this, or maybe copy the link here. Can you see? Control C. Come to my notebook LM. Now insert. You can see it becomes another knowledge base. So you can keep compiling and compiling depending on how deep you want your students to understand the concept. Okay, so after imputing all this knowledge base in your AI, this is where you come this time to prompt it for information. So here now you can come here and say, okay, give me, or rather you just type, what is photosynthesis? You can use this thing directly in class. For schools that have electronic boards or projector, you can start teaching your kids from here, your pupils from here. Tell them, oh, good morning class. Today we're talking about photosynthesis. And you type, what is photosynthesis? Can you see now? Photosynthesis is the essential process that plants use to make their own food so they can grow and develop they can grow and develop. And we can see this 1, 2 here. It's also citing the sources where you got this, this definition from. You can see, so that you can go back and look at your knowledge base here. So the word itself comes from 2 Greek words, photo meaning light and synthesis meaning putting together or combining. You can see the essentials ingredients of photosynthesis. Can you see how the process works? You can see that it's working based on your knowledge base here, why it matters. You can also tell it to arrange sorry, I don't know how to spell arrange. Arrange the importance photosynthesis in bullet points. You can see here. It's going to arrange the importance in bullet points. Can you see? So when you're teaching your pupils, tell them, oh, let's talk about the importance of photosynthesis. You can prompt the machine and say, oh, arrange the importance of photosynthesis in bullet points. You can see here, oxygen production. This process releases oxygen into the atmosphere as a byproduct, which is essential for humans and animals. This is number 1 importance of photosynthesis. Number 2, foundation of food chain. Photosynthesis allows plants to create their own food, glucose, which enables them to grow and develop. You can see how it has arranged this importance in bullet points for your pupils to understand. You can also say, okay, I want my pupils to, let us look at the process of photosynthesis. You can say, okay, discuss the process of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Can you see now? So everything is working based on your knowledge base. The machine is not going outside the resources or the sources that you've provided in this category. As if photosynthesis is a vital process through which plants convert light energy into chemical energy to create their own food for growth and development. The term is derived from the Greek word photo, meaning light. You can see the essential ingredients to perform photosynthesis. How the process works. You can see now. It's now telling us how the process works from absorption and transport to gas exchange to chemical reaction to distribution to storage. You can decide to say present it in simple language. The more you keep prompting, the more the machine keeps synthesizing your material and breaking it down for you. You can see how the kitchen works. Now it has broken it down for your pupils to understand the straw, the breathing holes, the green magic, the cooking process. It has even related it to the process of cooking in a kitchen. Then why it is important for us. We need to breathe. We need to eat. Cleanse the air. And giving you fun facts. So you can see how the AI is gradually breaking down your knowledge base based on what you are requesting. So this is more like a teaching tool, a direct teaching tool in the classroom. So you as a teacher, you don't need to worry about, generating notes, handwritten notes and all that. You can give your pupils notes from this prompt that you've generated. You can prompt it as far as you want. If you want to say, okay, give me advantages of photosynthesis. You can see says it provides several essential advantages that support life on Earth. Foundation of the food chain, oxygen production, atmospheric cleaning, food and resources. So your pupils or your students can even copy their notes from here. All you need is to just minimize this window and they will copy your notes from here. So that is for the chart. You can see this AI is so simple to use. Then on this side that talks about the studio, this is a very, very important and exciting side to use. Here you can generate audio conversations regarding your subject or your topic. You can see here, highlight the most surprising and whatever fact about photosynthesis and all that. Tell it to break down the journey of nutrients. Ask any question here and generate the audio response from here. You can say, okay, break down the process of photosynthesis. Okay, I'm not a science teacher, I'm just giving you how this will work using NotebookLM. You can also use this in several subjects, even in mathematics, English, different ones. So you can see here now, the audio is generating. Although this sometimes takes a lot of time. You can see here. So in this audio, you can generate a brief. You can generate maybe a critique audio whereby the host criticizes whatsoever resources or sources that you put in the knowledge, or maybe you can also create databases for you to compare and contrast depending on what you want. You can make it short, you can make it long. Like the way I did here, I put it to default. It should be neither long nor short. So when we're still generating the audio, you can also generate the video. So you click on this arrow here. Although some people like going straight, they just click here, but I don't advise you do that. I would prefer, or it is better, you click on the arrow to see the options available. You can see here you can create an explainer video, a structured, comprehensive overview that connects the dots within your sources, or a brief, a bite-sized overview to help you quickly grab the core ideas from your sources. I like using this a lot because one, it is easy for the AI to generate, and also it goes straight to the point. You can choose the language, then you can choose the visual style. We have several visual styles. Okay, you can see classic. If you want a whiteboard animation style, if you want a kawaii, an anime, since you're teaching children, they might like an anime video. So let me choose a whiteboard style. Then, what should the AI focus on? So this is where you tell the AI what part of it should it focus on. And tell it to generate the process of photosynthesis. Now that is why I say as a teacher, before using NotebookLM or NotebookLM, you should go through your sources properly, understand your sources, then you now come on NotebookLM to prepare your lesson, because you can use this directly in class without even having to copy somewhere or maybe paste it somewhere. You can also generate a slide deck to this. You can see here, you can generate PowerPoint slides. I like generating PowerPoint slides. You can see English, you want short. I like setting mine to default. Let's just say, describe the slide deck you want. Let's use what is there already. You can decide to choose how you want your slide deck, your slide deck to be. But let me just pick the one that is default. Then we have flashcards. This is one of my important parts that I like using. You can choose the number of cards you want, maybe fewer or standard or more flashcards depending on the questions. Then the level of difficulty. How do you want the questions to be? Because the AI is going to set questions based on the resources that you've provided for it. So you can say hard, easy, or medium. You can say, okay, things to try. The flashcard must be restricted to specific source. If you want to customize it, maybe okay, should be restricted to just social study in Nigeria, or maybe it should just be restricted to a particular book, a particular website that you added in the knowledge base. Then the flashcards must focus on specific topic. You might decide it's okay, it should focus on just plant food in photosynthesis. You can customize it whichever way you want as a teacher. You know your audience, you know what you want your pupils to understand. So then you generate. And here we have, this is where we generate the quizzes. Just like the flashcards, after teaching your pupils in class, you might decide to generate a quiz for them to, internalize whatsoever thing they've been taught. So you start here and say, okay, number of questions. You may want to decide number of questions, like your flashcards. You may want to know, okay, the level of difficulty. Then here you can also, how do you want the topic to be? Should the quiz help them prepare for history exam? The quiz, you know, the quiz must have 30 questions, whichever way you want to customize it. In fact, students can also use this particular feature, because as a student, you can use this to prepare for an exam. The AI will be asking you questions based on the topics that you've provided in the knowledge base here. Then here we have, can generate reports if you like, or mind maps. We all know what mind maps are. You can try it. Then another good feature I love is infographics. You can see it is labeled beta here. Initially, I thought maybe when they tell you beta, maybe it's a pro version alone that can use this feature. But this simply means that this particular feature or these two features are still under experiment. They work, but modifications are still being done regarding them. So you can still use it. Infographics. It's going to show you how you want your infographics to be. You can choose the style of picture you want. Let me choose the anime, because you're teaching a year 2 and they like watching anime. We might remind them something like Naruto, or maybe Minecraft or something. Then choose the orientation, either you want a portrait or a landscape or a square, whichever way. You can also choose the language you want, it in Dutch. Then here you can describe your infographic the way you want. If you're this type that is color conscious and you want your things to be highly stylish, you can give it some special instructions. But if not, you can just click on generate. So you can see everything we've been clicking is actually working here. Some of it has been generated, some are still in the process. Okay, so look at the quiz here. Let me click on the quiz. Can you see photosynthesis quiz based on 5 sources? You can see. So let me increase the window. See the window here. Now the AI is asking questions based on what you've taught. The word photosynthesis is derived from the Greek word, from 2 Greek words based on the source material. What do these roots really mean when combined? A. Sun and breathing, green and growing, water and energy, light and putting together. You tell your pupils which one they're doing, choose. You can see sun and breathing, light and putting together. If it's correct, it's going to click that's right. In Greek word, photo translates to light. Sentences refer to the act of combining or putting things together. That's why as a teacher, you must know your sources. Don't just go and start downloading anything from online and start putting it in this AI. Can you see which specific part of the plant is responsible for absorbing water and materials from the soil? A. Roots. B. Stems. C. Leaves. D. Stomata. So, okay, which one is responsible from, once you click on it, it tells you the right answer. So you keep going until we have, how many questions? We have 12 questions for them to answer. You can also decide to use it as maybe your assessment during the class assessment period. Okay, so you can see that that is very, very interesting. Another one is the flashcard. Okay, you can see our flashcard here. Let me increase the window also. You can also use your flashcard to test your student. How I wish this AI was in vogue when we were coming up as students. We'd have used this to help ourselves during studies. You can see what is the biological process by which plants manufacture their own food to grow and develop. Once the student answer, click on C answer for the sentences. If it's correct, click here, still got it. Move to the next flashcard. You have like over 60 flashcards based on the content you uploaded. In the context of the Greek origin of photosynthesis, what does the word photosynthesis mean? Okay, it means light. See the answer. Oh, wrong. You can see you will get it next time. So this helps you to interact with your class. You can use this to make your class fun. Then here is where we have the audio. Okay, it has been able to generate audio. So let's play the audio and see. I can come here and click on play. See, okay.
Every single leaf you see outside your window right now is, it's running an industrial scale chemical plant.
Yeah, it really is. And on a massive scale, too.
Right. I mean, we tend to look at forests or, even just the potted plant on our desk as passive scenery.
It's background decorations.
Exactly. But the reality is you are looking at a silent solar-powered factory that is currently scrubbing the Earth's atmosphere. It's synthesizing complex, energy-dense matter out of thin air and defying gravity.
All without moving a single inch.
Yes, you are looking at the ultimate botanical engine. So, welcome to today's deep dive, where we are going to tear down the mechanics of a process, but probably haven't genuinely unpacked in a really long time. We're talking about photosynthesis.
We're dissecting the sheer biological engineering here.
Listen, so you can use this in your class, for your students to further buttress what you've taught them. Then here is the infographics. Okay, so you're permitted to generate 10 infographics per day on a free plan. And on the paid plan is unlimited. Okay, so you can see you have infographics on photosynthesis here. See more option. You can decide to download it. And decide to download it. You see here. Now the window is not increasing. So you can see the green alchemist, how plants build life from light. You can see all the processes have been mentioned, chemical conversion and the rest of them. This is a very good infographics. Maybe it's because I use the anime method. Like I told you, this particular feature is still under experiment. So they're still developing on it. So it's going to be better and better as time goes on. I see glucose. The botanical fuel. Chlorophyll, the solar catalyst. So you can use this to describe for your pupils. You can even come here and download it. You can download it on your computer. So all I need is to just go over to my downloads, open it. See, you can see it here. You can use it for your pupils, your students, the green alchemist, lungs of the world. It's kind of showing how the process goes using an anime style of presentation. Okay, let's go back. I don't want this video to be so long. Then the next one is the video. Okay, so let's play the video. Let me make it bigger. Okay, so this is our video overview. So you can generate videos to help you portray what you are teaching. Okay, I think it's still generating, but we'll see to that before the end of the video. Then we're still generating the slide deck. I've talked about the audio, the photosynthesis quiz, the flashcards, then the infographics. So, okay, so you can see there's a video now. You can decide to even download the video. Show prompt. Okay, let me play the video. Botanical engine. Let's maximize the video here. Okay, you can see.
Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're exploring the botanical engine and how plants actually feed themselves. Okay, let's dive into this. How on earth do plants eat without mouths or even moving around? The secret? Photosynthesis. In Greek, photo means light and synthesis means putting things together. Like a master chef, a plant needs 4 essential ingredients: sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, and chlorophyll. It starts underground. Roots absorb water and minerals, pumping them right up the stem to the leaves. These tubes are the xylem. Just think of them as nature's drinking straws or tiny blood vessels. Next, plants gather carbon dioxide through stomata. They're tiny breathing pores, exactly like the ones on our skin. Inside the leaves are chloroplasts, containing chlorophyll. It's the tiny green kitchen giving plants their vivid color. Here's the core reaction. Plants combine carbon dioxide, water, and light energy to generate oxygen and glucose. This process turns raw sap into sweet glucose, providing the essential energy plants need to grow strong. Any extra food is stored as starch. You taste this whenever you eat carrots, apples, or mangoes. Crucially, this generating process creates the oxygen we breathe. This makes plants the literal lungs of our world. We perfectly complement each other. Humans breathe in oxygen and release carbon dioxide. Plants do the exact opposite. By absorbing dirty gases and releasing pure oxygen, plants are absolutely nature's best solution for fighting atmospheric contamination. Surprisingly, without sunlight at night, photosynthesis stops. Plants then breathe exactly like humans, taking in oxygen instead. Underwater plants photosynthesize too, but way slower, since the water layers absorb a lot of the sun's energy. They're totally fun rule breakers too. Mushrooms feed from the ground, while Venus flytraps actually eat small insects. So, if plants are the lungs of the world, how are we protecting our planet's ultimate botanical chefs?
Okay, that is a very, very sweet video regarding photosynthesis. So you can see these are things you can use to teach your pupils. Okay, here it's still generating the slide deck. And sometimes this takes a lot of time, maybe based on the fact that we're using a free version or maybe the network. You can see. So to go over it again, I'll tell you this is the source where you feed in your resources that you want to teach. If you're a social study teacher, you can go online, maybe on a particular topic regarding, maybe you're talking about society. You can go to YouTube, download videos for children to help them understand society. You can go on Google, download it. You can also ask other AIs to generate information on society for you that you can copy and paste. And all this, bring it down to your NotebookLM to generate, to train a notebook that you can use to teach your own pupil. And you prompt it based on how you want, because you've gone through the resources, you know it has advantages, you know there are disadvantages in there are definitions, there are types, and all sorts. So basically, even when your students ask questions, you can type direct on the AI and say, oh, let's Hear what the AI tells us concerning the question you asked. And there you get information to further buttress whatsoever thing you're trying to understand. And here is the studio where you can generate different content, the audio content, video content to help push your lesson. Reports, you can get flashcards to help your students internalize what they've been taught. You can create quiz for the purpose of revision and all that. Infographics that can help the pupils to understand what you've been talking about. And all these are so engaging. This is the era where a teacher should not remain like how teachers used to be. You should be a teacher with ideas. You should be a teacher that engages your class. Your pupils or the students should be excited to have your subject, not just to sit down, look at you, copy notes, and they've forgotten everything. But when you involve every aspect of this AI in your teaching, you're going to have an engaging class that your pupils will not be able to forget whatever thing they've been taught easily. Okay, so I think we're going to leave this on. You can try it on your own. I don't want the video to be long. So I'll see you again in another video. Like I said, click on my subscription button so that you can always get updates on my new videos. The intention of my channel is to help teachers upgrade their teaching style using modern technologies like AI. This will make your teaching simple, engaging, and also interesting for your students or your pupils. Okay, until the next video, don't forget, my name is AY, teaching you AI. See you then. Bye.